Hello, geezer. What are you doing here? Top of the morning to you. Oh my God, why did I just do that? Hey guys, today we're in London, the capital of fish and chips. We're gonna be going to some of the most popular spots and seeing which one's the best. This happens to be my personal fave. I keep seeing this place on every list of the best fish and chips. The Seashell of Lisson Grove. Also, just found out, this is Dua Lipa's favorite fish and chip spot. I don't know if that carries any weight. Let's go check it out. So I'm gonna get a small cod. We'll see how big it is. I will say, that was very easy. I just overheard someone saying something. I said it's not as good as I expected. We've got the goods. First of all, crunch. Good. I was gonna pour salt over the whole thing and then I remembered, this is ridiculous by the way. I got a mini salt container. Here we go. Also, I really like squeezing the lemon on. Don't know how you feel about that, but it came fresh out the fryer. It wasn't sat there, fresh. Right, you know what? I will stick and stand by this. If you don't have a fish and chips by the sea, are you really having fish and chips? It's a bit undersalted for me. Chip test. They're fish and chip chips. Mushy peas was extra. Tartar sauce was extra. You can get the ketchup and the vinegar, but you can't bring it out here. This isn't dry. It's really, really good. Also, this is a small fish and chips. They've loaded up the chips. $13.50. I don't know. That's a decent sized fish, by the way. Like, it was up to here. I'm gonna give this 3.8 out of 5. It genuinely reminds me of being back with my granddad, and he would like park out here. I'd run in, get it, and we'd eat it in the car. And still to this day, that's clearly what people are doing. Like there's a black cab parked up here, a car's just parked up here as well. You know what though? It might be a 3.9 because of just the memory. Right, we're at the Mayfair Chippy. This is one of the most expensive. This is the pricey area. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's already people giving me evils. I don't feel welcome. Yeah, he's just looked at me like, bruv, you don't belong. What are you doing? We should get in the queue because you can see it's a popping spot. There's no option of a small fish. It's £15.25. And I was like, oh, that's not bad for the chips. No, it doesn't include the chips. You've got to pay £4.95 to add the chips. That's gonna be £20.20. That's a lot for a fish and chips. That isn't even the most expensive in London. The most expensive in London is £38. I feel like us Brits don't want to pay a lot of money for a fish and chips because it's just like, why would you do it when a fish and chips is literally £20.20? You're just like, bruv, no. How you doing, guys? Right. Is it right to place an order for takeaway?
Yeah, of course.
Cheers, man. Can we do just a cod and chip, please, bruv? I've been given a buzzer for a fish and chips. Also, just a note, guys, it wasn't £20.20. It was £16.75. Still on the pricey end, don't get me wrong, but just want to make sure you're aware. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there a colour in here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, mate. Cheers. I will say, this was a lot quicker than the last one. They gave the peas, they gave a curry sauce, and they gave tartar sauce. Didn't pay extra. And supplied the vinegar. And they noticed that there were two of us, so they gave us 2 knives and forks. I'm gonna start with dunking a chip in the curry sauce. Damn, this is quite good. I will say, chips are majorly lacking on salt. Mushy peas, I don't like this. I don't really understand this, but I would never get that. I respect that they've put that in there. Oh! We do not litter on this channel. Is there a crunch? Not as crunchy as I wanted. It's tasty. Tartar. Curry sauce is banging. The batter on the fish isn't as crunchy as you want it to be. It's kind of oily at the bottom. If we do flip this over, this isn't crunchy. That's banging, that's too garlicky. I don't understand that. I think you're weird if you have mushy peas. I will say, overall experience, friendly staff, didn't have to wait long. It's in an expensive area. It is £16.75. You get all 3 dips though, complimentary. It's getting a 4.1. And also, this park is a 2-minute walk away. I'm gonna yam this down somehow and get on to the next one. God, I love my diet. We're at Poppies. This has appeared on the list a lot. There's 4 locations. I've never had this. The interior of this place looks wicked. How you doing, man? Is there any get a small or a regular cod and chips, please? Anyone for fish and chips? Cheers, appreciate it. Have a good one. Thanks. National Fish and Chip Awards winner. Also, again, no lemon. Maybe we just got spoiled from the first place. Chip? No. Not it. No, I feel like we can't talk bad because he's right behind us. Oh. Oh, get ready for the crunch. This is the lightest and crunchiest batter we've had so far, but the batter is not tasty at all. The fish is like very, it doesn't really taste of anything. The thing with this one, it's not salted at all. It is so moist inside. It's not dry at all. You're gonna taste the bite and just be like, doesn't taste of anything. I feel bad saying this, but just based on the last 2, it's a 2.9 out of 5. There's no sauces, no lemon. I don't know what the National Fish and Chip Awards are, but I don't believe them for 1 second. If you won that, it don't mean anything. Also, when did they win it? 1980s? Here we are, Friar's Delight. A few cab drivers go here, a few Londoners go here. It's a proper hole in the wall, cozy vibe, traditional spot. We had to include it. Also, it's appeared on a lot of lists. It's cool in here. I feel like I've gone back in time. How long have you been going?
Shopping here since 1968.
Wicked. Thank you.
It's cash only.
Oh, it's cash only. ATM. I see ATM. Well, that's already lost the star. Cash not available. Where is an ATM? If you come to this fish and chip spot, make sure you bring cash because there's no ATM. Oh, we had the fish and chips already. We're here, we got to walk that. Why did he smile at me when he said cash only? I was like, bruh, if you don't accept card payments in 2024, what are you doing? You're laughing, you think it's funny. I get so annoyed with these things, bro. It is a 5-minute walk to the ATM. I was literally saying, mate, this is the nicest fish and chip spot we've been to so far. And he goes, cash only. Sick, mate, sick. I don't believe it, it don't work. All right. There's no ATM near. We have to do it now because he's got the fish. This fish and chip spot is already a 2 out of 5. This is also the other funny thing, I don't have a card. Please tell me you have a debit card.
Yeah.
Are you ready to get money out? What's your PIN code?
I'm over this.
Can I have a PIN code? We're back, 25 minutes later. The first ATM weren't working, so we came back.
What, it's there, down this road?
Yeah, it didn't work.
No working?
Nah.
It's crazy.
Is it still warm or are we?
No, it's
Oh, mate, we're getting another one. We'll just salt, please, man. Thank you. Let's go. Cheers, man. I wanted to say to him, yeah, you'd think you'd have a card machine, but I didn't. I will say this is the first fish and chips we've had that is wrapped up in paper. A traditional fish and chips. It's probably the biggest fish we've had. Chips. He put loads of salt on it, but it doesn't taste like it. I'm so glad I brought this thing out today. Fish, here we go. Bro, I'm not being funny. It makes me feel a bit sick. I don't know why. I'm trying to ignore the fact that we've walked 25 minutes. We're maybe a bit tired. The chips, I don't mind. They're very greasy and oily, but like, it's a traditional vibe. I actually like them. The oil though, has got this like underlaying tone. It's like a bit weird. Honestly, this is the one fish and chips we've had that's a bit dry. Damn, I'm a bit gutted actually. I thought this was gonna be up there in the rankings, but it's not at all. Annoyingly, it's getting a 2.5 out of 5. And I didn't want to give it. I was really thinking this would pull through, but it didn't. People will think I'm being unfair.
been laying there for a while.
Yeah. We're at the Rock Sole Plaice. I'm not gonna lie, I am starting to feel a bit sick right now. My chest, the fish is up to here. Like there's literally a fish that's like, Harrison, what are you doing at the Rock Sole Plaice? This, boys and girls, is one of the oldest fish and chips in the world, I think. This was established in 1871. And it's somehow still here. I don't know if that's true. Do you think it's true? It says 1871. It does say the greatest fish and chips in London, fresh every day. We'll be the judge of that. £21. This is like the most expensive one. Just a regular cod and then a small chips, please.
13.3.
Cheers, man. On the menu it said 20.
And this is for seating.
Ah, oh, for takeaway. Okay, cool.
It's different.
I thought it was going to be £20. It's not. It's £13.30. They did say it's going to be 15 minutes though, but it's freshly done. I ain't complaining. I'm letting the fish go down anyway, so we're chilling. The chips look like proper chips. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this does look like the best. Yeah. Damn, that's good. That's a proper fish and chip. They are so hot, I can't tell you how piping hot they are. This is super fresh. Yeah, this wins. This wins. It still, again, needs more salt. The fish is great. The fish is brilliant. The batter, it's crunchy, but it doesn't taste of anything. Best tartare sauce we've had as well. I'm gonna go 4.1 because it's not better and it's not worse. It's cheaper than the Mayfair one. It's not as flavorful, the fish. The chips are better than the Mayfair one. Don't get me wrong, it's a really banging fish and chips, but if I was eating in and paying £21 for this, nah, it's joint. It's getting a 4.1. It's got to be the same. The winner of this, in my opinion, was the Rock Sole Plaice. Oh, but then we got the sauces at the Mayfair Chippy. But Mayfair Chippy was too expensive, £16.75. That's cray-cray. Overall atmosphere and experience, Rock Sole Plaice. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out. See you next week.